Welcome back. We are joined now by Payton Pritchard. And Payton, we just ran your feature where you threw out the first pitch at Fenway. Was that the first time that you had been there?
Yeah, that was my first game at Fenway, actually, so it was special for sure.
And you had said during it, you feel that just with the sports teams here, they all kind of bond together. How did that make you feel just even more a part of the city, being able to experience that?
No, it was special. I mean, the thing that I think is special about Boston is it's a huge sports city. I mean, you got baseball, football, basketball, hockey, all top at what they do. So for any athlete to be a part of the other sports is special, and, root on those other teams.
Are you feeling more embraced here, even after your first season now?
For sure. I grew up a Patriots fan and stuff like that, so I already had kind of like a heart towards the city and stuff like that. So, but definitely feeling more embraced, and it's becoming like a home.
Love it. Well, you're slowly moving into settling into a second season here. We were just talking before we went live. This is your first real media day that you get to go through, but you did have a relatively normal offseason. You got to play in Summer League. You're going to have an actual real training camp here that's not condensed into a short time period. How do you think that's going to impact you as opposed to kind of what you went through last year? You got drafted and you were on the court for practice 12 days lader.
For sure. I mean, you just see like it's a slow build up this year. I think your body gets more prepared, your mind gets more prepared, and it's small steps rather than big steps. And for me, and for our team, I think that'll be huge for our preparation.
Well, speaking of Summer League, you were out there and you did something in my 13 years covering Summer League. No one had done this until you did it this year. You played, you torched everyone for a few games. You left, went into playing some ProAm games. Then you came back for the championship. What made you want to come back and play in that final game?
I think just to compete for a championship. We had the opportunity to win, and most of us were all playing, so I think I wanted to come back and try to help us win. Didn't work out that way, but you put your best foot forward and you tried. So
it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch.
I was going to say what did work out though, the Portland ProAm. You dropped 92 points. What was that like to see that?
Just 92?
I'm sure your friends and family were just, rooting for you.
It was special. I think for me growing up in Portland to go back and play in the city and give back a little bit, but it was a special game just to play with everybody again, and I don't know. It happened. So.
Well, keeping it on that Portland connection, Ime Udoka is the native there as well. What are your impressions of him as a head coach coming in, but also being a former player and just having that experience?
So I've known Ime for a long time now, obviously from the Portland connection, but I think he's going to be unbelievable. I mean, he's been around the league, been on, under the Spurs and different coaching staff, so his experience is through the roof as a coach and a player. So, I think he'll definitely help and push us towards the right direction, and, we'll try to make a run at it this year.
You said you've known him for a long time. Take us into your relationship. Like, when did you first meet him? How did your relationship develop?
Just Portland.
There it is. There's our first screen. That's Grant Williams. Well done. Well done,
Grant. Portland's a smaller community, so the basketball community, everybody knows each other. So if you're somebody or you got talent, then it's kind of you're gonna meet the people that have been before you. And so that's the same with like Damon and Ime and all them. So just you just cross the same path.
Hey, you kind of touched on it right there. The whole coaching staff pretty much is from Portland and from Oregon.
Yeah.
What are your impressions of this group, and how well did you know the rest of the coaches that he brought in?
I've known most of them, the ones that are from Portland for like I said, a long time. And I think it's going to be an unbelievable group. And, I think they're hungry, and I think it's going to be special.
Yeah, what does that mean to you to know that you're going to be coached by a staff that you had previous relations with and just guys that you can trust?
Yeah, no,
too?
for sure. I think that's really important. And, you trust them, but they're also going to push you. And I know that they're going to push us in the right direction because ultimately they want to win and we want to win. So.
You're coming off a really successful rookie season. You made it look easy out there. How are you planning to build and just break through even more in your second year?
No, honestly, just being hungry and, trying to take a step and help this team win. That's going to be my goal every offseason is trying to improve and get better. And then, once the season starts, you're finding areas that you can really help this team make a jump.
You said improve. And one thing that I've seen you improving since you got in the league is your distance, the length of the shot that you take.
Yeah.
I mean, you were taking some deep ones during your first season.
Yeah.
You went even deeper during summer league. Where is your range? Like where is your comfort zone that you're like, yeah, I'll pull up from here?
I'm not sure. I just think when I feel it in the game and I feel like I can get it off or I'm comfortable taking that shot, I just take it. I don't really look at the distance of it. It's just whether if it's a good shot or not. And for me going through this year, it's just finding good shots and the right shots.
It's like if you cross half court, it's a good shot. That's what it looks like to me.
I guess you got to be prepared to shoot any shot eventually, with the shot clock and all that. So for me, it's just practicing it all.
How deep do you go in practicing? I mean, like
I honestly, I don't practice like that crazy of range. I'll take step backs and I'll work on it, but like not to half court or anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes in a game, you hit those and you look back at film and you're a lot deeper than you thought. So, but it is what it is.
That means it's coming easy.
I guess so.
Well, Payton, we have fans writing in questions for you. Hey, PP, big fan from Malaysia. How do you see yourself fit in with the new backcourt with guys like Dennis and Josh Richardson?
I think it'll be good. I think we'll play at a fast tempo. We all can make plays for each other and spread the floor. So for us, it's just figuring out our tendencies and how we like to play together and keep improving.
Great. Well, Payton, thank you so much for your time. We
Thank you, guys.
appreciate it and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Appreciate it.